Okay, so I'm not gonna make this too complicated, but hey, what's up, random person who happens to stumble upon this video? This is going to be the intro to my channel. It's a really rough start. I didn't buy a new webcam for this. I just started using the one that I had because I'm really serious. I just need to start this program that I want to do right now, and basically what I want to do is uh, get my shit together, like as a person, and just stop blaming my childhood for where I am right now. I'm fully responsible for where I end up at this point. At 21 years old, as of last week on July 8th, I'm just like starting to realize that I'm not going to get any younger and I'm going to end up dying, and I'm going to end up regretting a bunch of things that I didn't start doing when I was this age. And I wrote down a list of a few things that it's just like that have been on my mind that I need to start doing and start, trying to make these things a reality. So first thing that I want to start doing right now to help improve my life is read more, because I really don't read anything, and it might I don't know how surprising it might sound, because everyone always tells me I sound so white, so they assume that I read, but I don't. I just sound like this weird white motherfucker. But I don't know. I don't read, and I want to read more. And so the books that I'm reading, I'll show you. An old copy of Dale Carnegie's How to Make Friends and Influence People. I've been trying to read this book on and off for like the last 3 to 4 years, and I haven't gotten past the first 5 chapters. It's just that's how bad I am at sticking to something, and accomplishing something. I haven't started this book yet, but I'm gonna start reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. Um, and these are all like really old editions of these books, because I guess my dad got them at like a thrift shop for books or something. He got them for like really cheap, but apparently they're really good books that people still buy to this day. So that's the second book I want to read. And for myself, I wanted to read a book called uh, it's my webcam's recording it like in reverse, like mirror, but it's called The Destruction of Black Civilization: Great Issues of a Race from 4500 BC to 2000 AD, by Chancellor Williams. And I want to read this book because I want to know about you know my people. Essentially, it's just like I'm not directly like uh, connected to anyone from Africa, really. Like general, like obviously I'm African American, but like my ancestors were from Africa, and I want to learn about why African civilization got so shit on in the last few millennia. So yeah, okay, so the next thing I want to do is get my license, because I can't drive. I have a permit and it's expired, but I still can't drive, and that's killing me. So I need to get a license. Next thing, I need to get a real job. I am making some money, but it's not gonna pay the bills if I ever had to live on my own, which is another goal I could add to this list. So basically, I just need to become more independent. Like having the license, having a car, having a job. I need to have those things in order to really become my own man and just be able to do my own thing, and just I can still like develop myself here, but I need to make those things a priority so I can get out of here and do my own thing. And sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, it's just like really awkward for me. But the next thing on my list is develop better communication skills. because right now, uh, I kind of slur words, and I'm not really good at communicating to people in a conversation or speaking in front of a large audience. I'm not really good at projecting my voice because I haven't really had to project my voice in my current situation, or you know, you don't know, but like as when I was growing up, I was always in situations where I never really had to raise my voice and project my voice because I was home. Well, I wasn't homeschooled all my student life, but in my middle school to high school years, I was homeschooled, and since I was at home the whole time, I always wanted to be quiet. I never had to project my voice. So that's one thing I want to work on. Just better communication skills in general. And then another thing I have on here is get in. I think someone's like eavesdropping on me right now. Hold on, waiting for one of my siblings to just get the fuck out of the hallway and stop listening to me. Okay, so the last thing on my list for now is I want to get in shape because I've never really been really active. In throughout my adolescence, I've always just kind of been a sedentary guy, and I'm pretty fat right now. If you can't tell from the face, like if I stood up, you'd be like, "Wow, you are fat." And I'm not looking at the camera. This sucks, but I guess this is a good, this is a good exercise. I can get used to actually speaking to a freaking camera, and get used to how all these guys operate on YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to take control of a lot of things and secure a position for myself in this world, because I feel like a lot of people expect there to be a position, expect there to just be a place for you, but that's not true. In most cases, people are in the position they're in because they strong-armed their way to the top. They pulled other people down or stepped on people's faces, and that's why they're there, or if not them, their ancestors. And I want to take control of my life, and I don't want to blame the circumstances of my life, for how my life ended up. I want to actually put my stamp on life itself and be like, hey, you have to deal with me. I'm not going to deal with you anymore. So this is going to be new. There's some things that I want to improve that I'm not going to put in these vlogs, because if some random person not random person, but if someone knows me finds these, then that's going to be problematic. So I'm going to keep those things to myself, and then the main things like, reading more, getting my license, getting an actual job, developing better communication skills, getting in shape, that stuff I will vlog about. And this thing is 9 minutes now. I wasn't even looking at the camera, so it was probably boring as fuck for you to watch. But I hope for myself, I hope that this is a good use of time. And I kind of like it. It forces me to have to pretend that this camera is a person or a group of people that I'm talking to. And so it kind of helps me in, discussing things with an imaginary audience, which may or may not be imaginary, depending on if these videos get discovered or not. I may just be doing this to myself, and it might just be an archive of random shit that I do. But I want this to be the beginning of something that could change my life for, like, and it could just completely change my life, and I'm willing to just do that. I like that the camera is so low quality, because we're in 2016 now, July 15, 2016. Like, the webcam that I'm using looks like it's from 2005. So, humble beginnings, man. This is crazy. Well, my mic's pretty good. It's a decent condenser mic, but it's picking up the AC. But I guess that's how good it is, if you can hear the AC. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good sign. Anyway, yeah. I'm done.